Welcome back, fellow armchair generals. This is Gamer1745 here with my continuing playthrough of Field of Glory Empires. I really like this game. I just wish there was a mix of this and Imperator Rome would make a truly great game. But yeah, okay, we are playing as sort of the bad guys, I feel. Not that they're... We don't need to look at the battle. Okay, yeah, that's just... We can look back at it, but... Not that they're evil bad guys in the sense of like Nazis or some such group like that, but... I really wish there were more non-Western voices commenting on the channel. There are a few, or in the live streams where we can interact a little more. I really like that. I'm not going to call names out here, but you know, good friend or a friend from India. She's a good friend, maybe overstating it, but friend from India. Another routine viewer from Taiwan with a Chinese background, but not enough. I wish there was more. And bad guys, yeah, is that overstated? I don't know. Because I am a, and we also had a few that are, which I would say still is non-Western, Turkish viewers, well, commenters, not just viewers, people that comment from that part of the world. But I am a unapologetic chauvinist for Westernism. Okay, not that everything's perfect in the West, God no, but just Western society, Western civilization, to me is the best. But God, I don't want it to all be the same. That'd be boring. That'd be terrible. I mean, I think it would be terrible, actually, not just, boring, but it would be terrible if it was all the same. So I like getting other viewpoints. I really do enjoy it, but I am, generally speaking, and it's not always geographic, because you can find like, oh, I don't know, Australia now, in modern sense, is not part of the Western world. And I really love Japanese culture, and it is definitely a modern culture, but it is not Western. And so, there are, and Japan seems to be doing pretty damn fine. Seems to be. So, I mean, there's other paths than Western culture, but this, Western is where my, heart is, or if you will. And so the Persian Empire that we're growing here is sort of the main, conflict with Greece, which is I see as the Western. So that's where that comes from. Okay. Just some of my own pontificating. Okay, we're going to move to their capital, or their current capital here. And besiege that. I don't know. I think we're going to let these guys get healed up a little bit more. These guys are in much better shape. Give them a turn just to heal up. And I think they're all inside the fortified city, so I don't think there's going to be a field battle. Again, in this game, you can have field battles that are, you jump over to Field of Glory 2 and fight them out as if they were miniature battles. Our soldiers are starving. Okay, lack of supply. India. Up here we are not getting enough supply. That is not a good thing. Okay. Well, let's see if we move here. Will that increase our supply? Well, it's is now available to serve you. Okay, well, let's go through this. Now available to serve. Don't list enough men for the army. Army 1 unit reports missing some soldiers. Okay. You received a new regional decision. Prospect for resources. The cenotaph in Medea is already so ruined. Nothing much of it is left. Okay, basically it's burned down, I guess. Has been added to our nation. Okay, that's been added to our nation. Cool. Without us invading it. Okay, smokehouse food seems to be having enough. There we go. Well, that's hardly getting any construction done. Okay, food we are concerned with. We do have clear water and anchorage here, which is good that don't take up slots. I'm going to reshuffle there. One more turn to get that. 25 turns at least. Something is sort of being done. Let's merge. There we go. Not that strong of an army, obviously, but still something. Okay. Well, since this doesn't take a slot, increases our income. We'll go with that. Fairly quick to happen. Building our harbor as opposed to just an anchorage there. Yeah, there's not manpower, and food is a bit of a problem here already. Okay, well, I think we're going to keep besieging this. Okay, they're coming after us, coming out. Sort of, I guess, a desperation play. Let's export this battle. Yes, overwrite export battle. Yes, your screen may be going black here, hopefully, briefly, sooner rather than later. Come on. Yes, okay, yes. Yes, yes, whatever. You should be seeing Field of Glory too. There we are. Battles. Empire battles, right. I like, Total War series. I like their, I'm going to add a general to a unit. I like their, battles. Just sort of the city battles and such, just sort of something rubbed me the wrong way, if you will. Okay, let's... Okay, we really can't expand our width too much more. So what we're going to do here is, let's here, and we will add a general. And we're going to add, yeah, all these guys go to here. There we go. And our sort of reserve here, we're going to move up to here. I don't think we're going to need this, but now you are going to move to that because that general has that wing. To that command, you really don't want to put a general again in charge, or a general. You can put a general in charge of it, but you don't want to have a general out in your skirmish troops, because when a general dies, there's a lot of checks, shall we say, for morale and whatnot. So, yeah. Okay, we're going to end the deployment turn. Yeah. Okay, yes, I knew they would be much smaller. Yep, move the whole formation up. It's good. Move that whole formation up. Now. I think we're going to shift this over just ever so slightly. Swing them out on the flank. Okay, let's see. I don't know how much the rough ground's going to disorder the line. Not too much. Okay, good. They're still swinging a bit over to the flank. Right. Not that I feel pressured really for time at this moment, but there is a turn limit, and we don't want them in good shape at the end of that turn. There we go now. We're gonna wait till we're a little bit closer. You guys come up over there. Okay, you're gonna be on that. Now they've moved. These guys have not moved. We're not gonna move them up. We're gonna coordinate our approach. I always seem to do bad with cavalry. I don't know why. Maybe not the worst, but run and shoot. I guess we're going to come around that flank there. Now here, just come up and shoot them in the face. Come up and shoot them in the face. Figure, let's see, okay, we could get to there, so we want to move this group. I guess we're going to do it one at a time. Yeah. And we could, again, just fire all along the line, and that would be useful, but I think we're going to concentrate our fire a few units. So if we were in a little better place and not done there, the general might be the better place to concentrate the fire. Now we've fired on that firm. Well, let's move him up here. They've held firm, but they've had heavy casualties. Yeah, let's focus on that. Now they're disrupted. Okay. I think this may be enough, maybe, to keep them from flanking around with their horse. Now here, I think we're going to fall back. And because we saw it before the battle even started, with the unit size comparison, I don't think there is a. I mean, they do. These are hoplite, Greek hoplite mercenaries, which we didn't do very well that time, but I do have a bit of respect for. But I don't think there's a massive disparity in quality or unit types. So it's not so much do I think I'm going to win or not, but it's really how well can I win? How well can I handle the troops? So like here, let's see, let's turn and shoot. And these guys, just shoot them in the face. These guys turn and shoot them. They ought to break. There they go. Very good. Yes, we're going to... Okay. Shoot them, yay. Swinging a bit wide, but oh well. You guys are going to come up here and shoot these guys. Sort of raw levy types. Okay, well. They took a pounding when they charged up and ran into some troops. Keep these guys being somewhat useful. Now, here, what I think we could shoot there, and that would not be a bad thing as we can see, but I think hitting these guys on the flank here, since we've already impacted, would be good. Okay, they've done their bit. Not the best arc. With fire, maybe. Those guys will do a bit better. These guys have already shot. Yeah, let's just shoot at these guys. They came back in for another round. Those Greek mercenary hoplites aren't very good quality, doesn't look like. Okay, well. Swing around. Ooh. Well, let's bring these guys in, so get them to break and route. Very good. These guys are limiting their movement. Yeah, I think just shooting them be the most effective with the least damage. Just in case they sort of break and run, which I don't think will be the case, but just trying to be a good general. Face around that way. There we go. Now, you. They've broken from here. Very good. Anyway, hopefully we'll pick them up after the battle, but Again, I'm trying to do this with the least amount of casualties. Trying to break their army. There we go. Move to there. Okay, good. Now these guys, for this battle, they'll be disrupted. So we took one more casualty than they did. But I don't think they'll be around after this next turn. So I think too much of their army has broken. Well, I could be wrong, of course, but I don't think so still. Yeah, we have one unit of skirmishers. Yeah, they've lost heart. One unit of skirmishers that ran away. Very little loss. 2% loss. Yes, now we're going to jump back to Field of Glory Empires. Yes, this is a bit clunky, but still not a bad way. Import battle results. Alright, they saved a nomad cavalry unit. Or survived. Okay, and we'll just view the battle here. And again, terrain styles limit to, say, the frontage of the possible unit, so this is mountainous. So had they had a high quality but fairly small army, they could be sitting with a narrow frontage, and if we had a bigger army, only a few units might be able to really interact. Over here they had a 4 quality unit, small 4 quality unit, so we just really sort of dominate, and they come in and get those guys on the flank. Yeah, okay, well. Their leader has been killed. Most powerful. Okay, changing the affairs of the nation. We have a new ruler, having disposed of his most powerful nation, now governing Persia unchallenged. Okay. Yeah, we have that there now. Cool. Yeah, I guess we'll continue to let that. Okay, spend money to acquire metal and manpower, right? We could use offer our poor bounty to fill the ranks of the army. Okay, well, guess not right now. Too serious. Epidemics. Oh, down here, okay. So we got this without battling. Nice, I guess. Okay, let's see if we can move maybe back this way, take a couple of turns. Get to where we get some more food. Okay, well, let's see. We have one slot left open. If we fill that, we won't have any chances of getting any of the ones that don't take slots. So I'm going to just reshuffle again. For there, we reshuffled here, I believe, last time. Okay, we could do roads. It's 36 turns. 96 for... what? I don't know. Submerge aqueduct. Okay. Okay. I think we'll go for this. See, food. We have a lot of food here. So we'll do that. This down to a little more. I should have started regressing. Okay. Yes. And it's this sort. I'm not terribly in favor of progress versus decadence type. I understand it's a mechanism to keep from, you know, just blasting your armies across everywhere in conquest. Unrealistically. I just don't like the way it's handled, I guess. Well, you know, I'm thinking here. We want to push. I guess we do. I guess we're gonna. No. Let's just go this way. There we go. We'll do that. We'll review the battle. Just let it happen. Extra troops. Okay. Okay, looks like, oh, they crumbled in the chaos and we just took it all. Okay, very nice. Very nice. Alright. They've torn down the old palace for stone. There was a disused palace or something. Yes, we added a bunch of places. Okay, so we've now grabbed up everything. It seems like everything. Let's see what we can do for management here. You seem to have better food up here, so that's good. Let's do Crafters District. Let's go with that. Let's reduce the income coming in there to continue to develop the province. I'll leave most of them that are doing food, well, most, I say. Still not much of it. Okay, well. Again, I don't want to use up the last of the slots. So we're gonna reshuffle that. Reshuffling. I get the idea that maybe everything shouldn't always be available, but I also sort of get the idea that maybe a little more choices should be. And I want us to go after here and here. So what we're going to do here is move our army down there. Okay, that'll be good. Yeah, we're way down on the bottom now. New decisions available. May have been raided by troops from here, I guess. Well, since they're being raided by some troops from up there, let's move these guys to there. The dowries flow into our economy. We record money from the international unique structure. Okay, cool. Yeah, again, I don't want to use up my last slot, so watchtower seemed like a good option. This really doesn't have enough people. It doesn't have enough people to grow much at all, industry-wise. Yeah, training crowns. When we, you know, maybe not overly useful compared to some of the other stuff, but this doesn't take up a slot. In that case. It's a little better. Oh, we're gonna reshuffle. Let's reshuffle. Slavers. Oh, such nice people, slavers. What does the Ishtar Gate do for us? Is that 5 on culture? Reduces decadence and things. Okay. Okay, sell metal. Yeah, let's do that. Yes, okay. Well, we have a little bit of an army up there. They're looking a little more fearsome. I think we may need to deal with them somewhat. Yeah, you keep adding more of these objectives and they're cool, but oh, so they've joined us. Oh, okay, they're crumbling. Okay, nice that they're crumbling. Let's get that a little more into production. Charcoal pile. I do like my roads, if you will, infrastructure, that type of thing. And here we can culture improvement, a little bit of decadence increase, which is a problem, but okay, well, we have manpower, health, medical herbs, health bonuses, nice. Feeling how we're doing for food fairly well. equipment. I think we're going to go with this for the manpower bonus. Okay. So these places are just, hey, we're joining, you're doing cool. Oh, so abundant streams, chasms, infrastructure penalties. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're having a manpower problem, and dealing with these guys, I don't know if I want to go in there just yet. Let's take another turn here. I do feel I'm sending my army in the wrong direction. I want to get to Tigris and Euphrates Valley, secure it up. Okay, we moved up a little bit, which is nice. Okay, they're tearing down our abandoned palaces. Okay, so they've just joined us. Nice. Our enemies are just falling all over themselves. Well, other nations are falling all over themselves to join us. Okay, we have one slot available. I don't want to fill it, so we'll throw in guard tower. Okay, piers and docks, which manpower, money increase, needs hemp. Border from cost of 2 money. Siege resistance, boarding cost. Or 7 turns to do infrastructure, 0 slot usage. We'll go with that. Army, that's what I want to say. Okay, we can't. Yes, okay, so we're not really at war with them, so we really can't attack them like I was sort of thinking. Okay, well, that means we're going to come back here and we counter marched in the wrong way. Yeah, just not a pop. And I totally agree with you. I'm always evaluating these games. Maybe it's overly done, I don't know. But yeah, some of the mountainous regions, I totally get why there's very few people. I do like the idea of this better than Imperator Rome. For building buildings or infrastructure or other things. Imperator Rome, shall we say, has everything coming out of the central that you're deciding, everything coming out of the central treasury. And that's a way to do it, and that's a way to look at it. But not everything, as I see it, should or is sort of centralized. And not that it doesn't take money, I'm sure it does, but I also sort of like this in that each of these provinces, which is a fairly big area, you can assign a certain amount of manpower to the different areas, basically food, infrastructure, money, and culture. And those that are working on infrastructure can build more infrastructure. Now, the slots are sort of based up on population, and that is a good basis. Terrain is also another good basis to influence it by, meaning, well, like here, okay, here, chasms here, so it reduces infrastructure, so you might not get as many slots, kind of thing. And so that works for me. Strange sickness, okay, yeah, so horrendous place, manpower penalty, medium, so versus say feudal or fertile valleys, that this is sort of what's going with the Tigris and Euphrates River, which I could readily see produce, have more slots just than something that's sort of harsher terrain. And then I can see, I don't know, big grand satrap palaces and king's palaces and, building the Ishtar Gate, and some of the major things sort of come out of the central treasury. Okay, we got that. We're getting all these territories without much overt actions. Okay, now here we have plenty of slots. Usurer, money lending. Decadence increase, which we don't really need. Fortune teller. Yeah, we could use the extra food. Or additional food, or whatever we want to call it. Okay, well, not the most exciting episode. Don't know how much more I'm going to play of this. No, I don't want to come here. No. Stop. Here we go. Don't know how much more I want to play of this. Yeah, let me know what you think, if I should play some more. I sort of like this. It's just sort of slow going. And I don't know how interested you all are in it, but I wanted to give it a quick look again, because I do like a lot of it, especially the battles. I just sort of kind of wish I had more control over developing the empire. I like the idea of, building more detailed buildings, but without, I don't know, better ability to make decisions, planning, which I don't feel that I have here. Just would be better. Well, okay. Thank you all for watching. Thanks for liking videos. See you next time for more historical gaming.